Hey everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Good evening. Good evening, guys. I'm not gonna show my face because I'm indecent right now. I'm not fully dressed, so I'm not showing my face today. So I was waiting on my actors. Where are they? Because I want to do the reenactment first. And I sent one person. I sent one person the link. I sent it to Serena. I sent it to her, and it was somebody else. Who was the other person that wanted to do a part? Who's the other person that wanted to do the other part? Who the other person? Um, Lady Love Life says Sylvia is famous. That's what my mom always say, famous, not infamous. She said famous. And I said, no, it's infamous. She says, no, it's famous. So like famous Amos, it's famous Sylvia. Hello everybody. Hello. Welcome to Infamous Sylvia channel. We're trying to get this reenactment done because we did this reenactment before in another case I was covering. And I wanted to do that. So, hey Mika. Hello. All right, so but I really wanted to share some stuff with you guys because I told you guys I'm going to give you some insiders information about what was really going on and some things like that. And I'm going to share it with you guys, but I just need to hold up a second. I'm trying to get all the actors and I don't see everybody in here that's supposed to be doing this. Let me go ahead and set up my what's the name here. Just bear with me a second, guys. Just bear with me a second. I gotta take care of this. Just a second, gotta take care of something. It's always like, just a second. Just a touch of love. A little bit, just a touch in your mind. Just a touch of love. A little bit. Okay. Let me change this one to my other channel. Switch it to my this channel. Okay, spare a minute. I'm trying to set my what's the name up. Okay, here we go. Okay. They finally a notification. What day is this courtroom? I don't even know. I stopped putting what day. I just put the date. Now I don't do what day anymore. So I don't even do that. Hey Tyler. Let me put the link in for see if my actors are here. I only had one person that sent me an email. Everybody else said they wanted to do it and they never sent me an email. So I never just send them what's the name? Hey Dee Dee. Hey Serena. I don't even know what day we're on. I stopped counting. I really have. I stopped counting the day of yeah, day forever. That's what I say too. All right. Okay. I know a lot of people didn't figure out, but it was one of you guys in this chat that basically opened up Pandora's box in regarding to the ex parte, the Friday ex parte meeting that they had. One of you guys, I can't take the credit, but it was one of you guys in the chat that actually had me to do the replay of it, kept replaying it, and we end up seeing that Love had mentioned to the judge about wanting to have an ex parte, which we thought was for Monday, but the actuality, it was for that Friday. So shout out to the individual, can't remember who it was, that opened up that box. Okay. It was you that it was your, I don't know, I don't remember who it was, but because they watch our this channel, they watch this channel. I'm talking about the attorneys, and you guys help them to question that. That's why they put it into the what do you call it, into the motion. It was you guys that did that. It was you guys that did that, and shout out to you guys. You guys. And there's a reason why a lot of time we do things, we repeat things and, take our time being teachers and stuff like that, because you guys are the one that sees things. Just like the other day, someone came in and they said, did you see that day when Love was sitting there giving that guy a direction of certain things, right? You guys, somebody, and I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was that just recently did that. But that is information that you guys bring out and they see it. And especially when we do the repeat and stuff like that. And then I can't tell you everything in regards to all the stuff that I know, but just know that what you guys are doing is super, 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 super helpful. Okay. So anytime any one of you guys say something to me, I will take heed of what you're saying and I will do the replay over and over and over, right? And I will show it over so when they come in, they're able to get the information from here. So shout out to you guys. You guys are doing it. You're doing it well. And I can't take credit for it because it's the persons that's in here that's bringing out the information. Okay. I just can't remember who it was right now. So please forgive me because I know it was you. It wasn't me. I'm only an instrument that is utilized. Okay. So when I ask you guys about not saying certain things in the chat, there's a reason why. Okay. There's a reason why. And if my minds are deleting your comment, there's a reason why. Because this channel is looked upon really seriously. Okay. All right. Because they see me inside the courtroom and they know that whatever I'm bringing about, it has some validity to it. Okay. Okay. And then now we have, since, the judge mentioned my name a couple of times, I've gained like 100 subscribers within a few minutes. So shout out to the new people that's coming in. And I know they're coming in because it was mentioned. Okay. But yeah, we have to conduct ourselves accordingly. Okay. We are in a different level, guys. We are in a different level. And there's more required of that level. Okay. No, I don't do too much. You guys are the one that's doing it. You guys are the one that's doing it. When Copeland actually granted immunity before the meeting on the 7th or after the 7th. When was Copeland? Shout out to Michelle. Thank you for the super chat. She said, when was Copeland actually granted immunity? Before the 7th or after? It was before the 7th. It was that Thursday night. It was that Thursday night. And because remember, when Mellick came in, he already had the immunity. The judge signed it that morning. But that night is when they actually spoke to the judge. Okay. And I'm trying to talk to you guys until my actors came in and they're not here. Okay, did I put the link into the chat? I don't think I did. And my actor might be in there. I need a male voice. I needed a male voice. Honestly, can you tell us why you truly feel mistrial is coming? But judge steadily pushing homework out for weeks at a time. Okay. I'm going to say something. And I need you guys to listen. I need you to catch what I'm saying. Okay? I'm going to say something, but I need you to catch what I'm saying. Okay? And you guys know I'm a type of person, I'm going to talk to anybody. Y'all witnessed me on the streets. I will speak to anybody. I will ask any question if I want to know something, right? And I'm not a pushy person, but I can get people to talk to me, right? And that's a gift I have, a gift where I'm approachable, right? So when you guys know in the court and being in the court, you're privy to hearing a lot of different things, right? You're privy to things that's not even on paper, not on record. You are privy to it because you're there and people see you, they recognize you, and they talk to you, right? It's like being at a barber shop, right? And getting your hair cut. People have conversation. People talk about certain things, right? And they will share some things with you. And one of the things that that was shared with me is in regard to the current judge. And you guys know the current judge was an appellate attorney. An appellate attorney, meaning that she is very strong in the law. She's very strong in what to recognize for appellate and what will get anything turned over in a case. So she's very detailed, very, there's a method that she uses, right? She's step-driven, detail-orientated, and specific. There's, ways in and out and things like that, right? So from gathering in information, because remember I told you each judge, each person that they talked about in any of the motions or transcript, or even when I go on to the in the record, I go downstairs into the record room and I sit and I read and and then I go into her courtroom, to that particular judge's courtroom, and I sit and I observe and I see how they interact, and I ask questions, I ask different things, and I go and get the history of that particular judge just to get familiar with that judge. I'll go and sit and see how they handle certain cases and things like that, right? So one of the things that I've learned about Judge Whitaker is that she has individuals on the appellate Supreme Court. She's well known with the Supreme Court appellate. So she has individuals there that she will check and will run certain things by them to get some information on how certain things are running. Is this correct? Is this not correct? And she's very astute in certain things. right? Yeah, are you guys listening to what I'm saying? You guys listening? You guys understand what I'm saying? Okay. And remember, when I was telling you, there's a process. There's a process. First of all, she cannot just um, do a mistrial, knowing that um, there's a whole bunch of missing pieces, a whole bunch of loose and untied and things that's just not complete, right? And I know a lot of us in here are emotionally driven, and you're not understanding some of the things and some of the methods and stuff like that that's going on, right? And we're emotionally, we want things to change and want her to call it and say, okay, it's a mistrial. Okay. Listen to me carefully what I'm saying. It doesn't work that way. Every T has to be crossed, every I has to be dotted. Okay. There are certain things that has to happen in order for a mistrial to be declared. There has to be some strong violation. You get what I'm saying? There has to be some absolute violation for it to come at this level. Just like, when they did with that guy, what's his name? The actor. There was some absolute violation there. Okay. Now, we already know Judge Glanville is a colleague of hers. And most of the time, from my experience, from my observation, they rarely go against what a previous judge has ruled. So that's why I knew that the bond issue was going to be a no-go. I knew that because there was no change in circumstances that would allow that to happen. It would have been great for it to happen, but the facts of it is there was nothing that was concrete that was I'm gonna give you an example. What would have overturned the for them to get a bond? Okay, for example, say an individual came in and say, "I did this crime." The guy don't understand. Say, "I did this crime." That is absolute because you have somebody confessing to the crime that they claim that happened. The person comes in with pictures, the weapon that's been missing, and they bring it in and they say here, and they do a DNA testing and they find out that the fingerprints and the ballistic in that particular thing, boom, that's the person, and that would give a mistrial or even give those individuals a, a bond, whatever it is. Those type of things would be something that would drastically change the whole narrative that the state is putting out. They had no other choice but to change it. There's nothing that has happened in any of the individuals that's on there right now. Okay, and now you gotta also remember they never went to a magistrate judge. It was an indictment before they even got arrested. So they had no chance at all. Okay? So that's one of the reasons why she would not give them a bond because it's nothing that can be given. Nothing happened that changed it. Okay? So now that's that part. If you watch carefully, what is happening now, there has to be some blatant violation in regards to this for them to do a mistrial with prejudice. Has to be blatant violation. And blatant violation, one of those things could be Brady violation. Yes, yeah, you got it. Brady violation. Um, Prosecution misconduct, something they do wrong, that's violation of a person's rights, right? So once they're lining up, things are being lined up right now. Things are being lined up. If you notice, still resubmitted um, that motion he did before back in November when Judge Glanville denied it. Okay. And let me tell you, the juror situation is still coming up too. But let me tell you, the juror would give a mistrial if they've been watching it, but it's not going to give it a mistrial with prejudice. It's going to give a mistrial with with not without prejudice. That's what it would be. Because if the jurors have seen it, if the circumstance of a juror has changed and there's less jurors, they don't have the 12 that they need, it's going to be a mistrial, but then they're going to have to retry it again. You don't want that. Get what I'm saying? I do believe the jurors are going to be polled, and I do believe eventually some of them are going to tell the truth, and then it's going to be a mistrial, right? But that's not the kind of mistrial you want. Is you drinking? What are you talking about? I don't drink. What are you talking about? People just got to come in and just be so, okay. I'm going to give you a warning, Life 416. I'm going to give you a warning, 416, Life 416. Please don't come in here with the nonsense. Pretty please don't come in here with the nonsense. I know you want to be entertained. I know you want attention, but not right now. Let's let my people get what they want, okay? I know you want entertainment. You want attention, because anytime people come and say stupid stuff, it's because they want some attention. And you got my attention. Let me continue, okay? That's why I was telling Mr. Prolific about there's gonna be a mistrial, y'all. Y'all already know it's gonna be a mistrial. Now, the point is, what type of mistrial would it be? The defense wants a mistrial with prejudice, meaning that they could never bring it back. They could never, ever, ever bring it back. You get what I'm saying? That's the kind of mistrial they want. So everything has to be lined up. They got to find out there's some violation that was done by the state. There has to be some violation done by the state for it to be a violation. With prejudice. Okay? We know it's going to be a mistrial. We already know that. But do you want it to come back? No, you don't want it to come back. Because they're going to poll the jurors. The jurors are going to be polled because they've been gone too long. Do you get what I'm saying? So, we already know that if it goes all the way to the end and there's a verdict, and say the verdict is something like a hung jury, because it's not going to be a conviction at all. I'm going to just tell you right now, it's not going to be a conviction. If it's a hung jury, that's going to be a way for them to start over again. There's going to be declared a mistrial on that. So you got two factors that's a probability of mistrial, and it's still going to be one of those trials, the possibility of them coming back. Okay. Okay. So now What is happening right now, even though she says she's not going to revisit certain things, but because of some stuff that has been happening in this case, now she's asking the state for certain things and she sees that they don't have it, or she hears lies about certain things. She's questioning now, like, okay, what is going on? She's going to make sure every T is crossed and every I is dotted. Every T is crossed, every I is dotted. Okay? You got to trust the process. Got to trust the process. This case, from the inside, folks on the inside says this is nothing but a hot mess. And all the judges don't want to touch it. They don't want to touch it at all. And these are judges that I have personally spoken to. And I was told that they should have gave it to one particular judge. This would have been over already. They might not have gotten a conviction, but it would have been over. It would not have gotten a conviction at all, but it would have been over. Because from the onset, when the state was not ready for stuff, that particular judge would have thrown everything out because they would have missed deadline and it would have been done. That particular judge. That judge don't play. If you don't have the stuff, if he tells you to have a certain thing and you don't have it, he would have threw it out and they would have had to start over from the beginning. It wouldn't have been 9 months down the road and all of a sudden he would have threw it out. And that's why this judge is asking them for plea deal, because this case is a hot mess. Hot mess. And nobody really wants their name on this. This is not a win for a judge at all. And you guys see it. Yes, very unprepared. They are very, very, very unprepared. They were unprepared back in 2022. Because remember I was telling you guys, they had asked the judge for an extension, but because they had put in for speedy trial, they had put in for a speedy trial. The judge denied their request for extension because the state wanted an extension. The judge denied them. But what happened is once they started the trial, they prolonged the jury selection side of it. And they were in compliance because the jury selection had a start date of a trial. So once jury selection was started, that is considered part of the trial. So they were in compliance. But they could take their time, in which they did. They took almost 10 months to select a jury? It went from January 4th all the way to October. They selected the jury then. And then November 27th, that's when opening argument started. Because they were buying time, and that's why they gave so many plea deals to certain people, because they were trying to get these people to help them with their case. There was nothing really concrete other than a promise that they made to the parent that they're going to get the person that did something to. Oh, hold on. I got a call coming in. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. I have to send something to somebody. Hold on. Just 1 second. Okay. All right. Let me get back to what I was telling you guys. Okay. The reason why I told you guys this, the reason why I told you guys all of this is because from the information that I received today in regarding to what the judge is handling in her method, she has been talking to other judges that are on the appellate team, and she's bouncing some things off of it with them, and they're trying to get things right. It's not like the situation with Glanville. And he is her colleague. She's not going to say anything bad against him. But she has to follow the law, too. She has to follow the law. And she's going to stand on the law. You get what I'm saying? Did she know it was this messy? I don't think so. I think they, from the outside, all I keep hearing in the court is that why they'll constantly come to me, like the different judges that will come, they were like, is the YSL case done yet? They would come to me and ask me, because I'd be in that little room. They would come in because they've seen me since 2022. I've been in there, and they would ask me, "Hey, is it over yet? That mess is still going on?" And I'm like, "Yeah." They said, "Okay, good luck." That's what they would say to me. I'm telling you, judges, okay, judges would come by and they would see me and they would ask me questions about it. Judges now, not lawyers, judges. Okay. And I asked one judge, and I already told you, Judge Jimsey, he is not the judge for the second half. He's just helping out right now. But he said he is not going to be on that trial. He's not going to be on that trial. He's just helping out with doing motions and prelim stuff. That's it. They're going to have another judge on this. Okay. Now, detail stuff, guys, I wish I can share everything with you guys, but you know me. You already know me. Those that know me, I ain't gonna say nothing until stuff come out, and then I'll be like, "Oh, I knew it. I told y'all," but then I really didn't tell you, right? But because of my position in the courtroom, I hold it with the highest esteem. That's why when people try to scandalize my name and try to tell lies on me, I just brush it off because they know the facts, they know the truth. And I told y'all, people of high caliber look at this channel. They do. They do. I would not lie to you guys. I would not lie to you guys. That's one of the reasons why I don't share everything. I don't share everything. I'm not a blabbermouth. You might think I am, but I'm not. And they respect me. They respect my position of what I do. People try to mess up my relationship with different judges. They contact different judges and start telling lies on me. Try to mess up my my rapport with different judges. Different judges. I'm not going to tell you what judges, because the last time I shared that, people started doing stuff, contacting that. But different judges, I know quite a few of them at the courthouse. And I sit down, have conversations with them. And they try to mess up whatever, because they don't want me in the courtroom. I'm talking about bloggers and content creators who just dislike me, and they always try to say the opposite, make me look like I'm lying or looking bad, But to God be the glory. I am still waiting for my actor. Where is my actor? Because ooh, another something just can't drop, y'all. Okay, that's the same thing I got already. I was gonna try to do a reenactment, but folks acting flaky with me. They didn't show up. Maybe because it was too late I came on. And you know what, y'all? Every single time folks try to tear me down, trying to dog me out. Oh, wait a minute. I got something to say. Hey guys, those with the Ernesto thing. Did y'all hear the latest news? Did y'all hear about that? The latest news about the actual marriage with Shirley Strawberry? Y'all try to dog me out about that too, huh? But anyway. What did you say, Sandy? Sandy says Whitaker knows you, Sylvia is. She knows Bumpus too. I think Bumpus is. Oh, y'all, this phone has a crazy mind of its own. It just started playing. Y'all, listen. Kayla and I are very, very cool with each other. We have known each other since around April. Okay. I have nothing against her. She has nothing against me. We are very, very, very cool with each other. There's no craziness going on with her. In fact, she's my birthday twin. We both have February 20th as our birthday. We're birthday twin. So we're kind of alike. So I will not let you guys talk bad about her, because if I'm a friend of yours, I'm not gonna let nobody talk bad about you. So any comment that you have about Kayla, y'all keep it to yourself. Don't put it in my chat, please don't, because I'm not good. Because I wouldn't want nobody going in her chat talking nasty about me. So please don't put nothing negative. You can have your opinion about her, but don't put it in my chat. Don't put it in my chat. Please don't. You guys keep your opinion over there to yourself. Keep your opinion over there to yourself. I don't like people causing friction with relationships that I have. You guys can believe and have your own opinion about it, but with me, she's very cool with me, and I have no problem with her. So I will not allow y'all to have that kind of stuff along with her. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. You said I inquire about Kayla streaming your channel. You said you inquire about Kayla streaming my channel. What's your inquiry? And just like if I'm your friend, I won't let nobody talk about you. It's just not me. And if I sit there, don't say nothing while you're talking about my friend, that means I'm condoning it. And I'm not going to condone it. So please do not put anything negative about Kayla in my chat. Please don't. Because I will delete it. And if you continue, I will block you. And that's that. I'm that serious about it. Yeah, you can have your opinion. That's up to you. But as far as my channel, please don't put it in there, because I have a relationship. I have a friendship with her. Okay. So please don't put anything. You can have your own personal feeling. That's between you and your feeling. That's your business. But with me, I consider her a friend. I'm not going to let you talk about any of my friends. I don't care who you are. Any of my friends, I will not allow you to talk negative about any of them. So if you have a problem with that, maybe my channel is not a channel for you, because I can't entertain that at all. Because if I don't say anything, that means I'm condoning you tearing down a friend of mine. And I'm not that type of person. Okay? You're entitled to your opinion, but just don't put it in my chat. Keep it to yourself. Talk to your friends about it. You my friend 89 Slab. I'm just not gonna let anybody tear a friend of mine now. Tearing down all honest view. You can have your honest view, John. You can, but don't put your honest view in my chat. Just keep it to yourself. Don't put it in my chat. That's all I'm saying. This channel says Infamous Sylvia, and if I allow you to put stuff that's tearing down somebody that I like, somebody that I know, that's condoning it, and I am not going to let you do that to my person that I know, I considered a friend. That's just me. That's just me. And I'm not telling you not to have your opinion. You can have all the opinion you want. Just like with Sonia, I'm not gonna let people just dog her out either. And you see what happened with that, right? If I make a choice to have somebody as a friend, I'm a real true friend. I'm not gonna let anybody talk bad about you. That's just me. That's just me. Courtney, I know you rocking with me. Courtney and I have been cool for a long time. I would never let nobody talk about Courtney or even about you digging me. I wouldn't let to. Come on, I don't. You asking for clarity? What you asking for clarity? Shell, what are you asking for clarity? What are you asking for clarity? PB Williams, if you rewind it, you'll find what we were talking about. This is something I'm addressing. If it's an issue for you right now, maybe you probably need to just go rewind and check it out. Well, what we talked about before with the title, because the title did come up with a recap. All right, let's move on. I was trying to wait for the person. I'm with Sylvia and Kayla. Okay, we're on to you somewhere talking nonstop. We're recapping tonight. Yep, we are. Michelle, can we speak facts in the chat about your friends? Can you speak facts? You could speak facts on your channel or somebody else's channel. If it's tearing down a friend of mine, then here's the thing. Your opinion is not facts. AJ, you coming up to read it? How's my nephew Woody? He's fine. Did you see the picture of him putting my mom? My mom went to church with all of us, and he was videotaping her. How many readers you need? Well, I need all now because the person I send the thing to, I haven't she didn't do a what's the name? I mean, we don't have to read now because folks seem like they're trying to be shy over here. Okay, I'm not gonna sit in here arguing with people. We're not doing that. We're not arguing with people. I'm not arguing with anybody right now. There you go. I've been looking for you. I sent it to you already. Look at your email. Serena, look at your email. I sent it to you already. I was waiting on you. Pamela, they don't have the motion, do they? I'm not. Okay, she just seen it. Okay. Okay, we got it. Okay, you got it. Okay, good. Thank you. Route 22. What's Route 22? Hey, Will, you want to come and read with me? I'm going to send me your email. Email me, and I'll let you be my guy. You have no choice, Will. You have no choice. Will does not have a choice to read. I give other people choices. Will don't have a choice. Will is my friend in real life. We've known each other for over, what, 18 years? Read. You're going to read you're going to be a part. You're going to be the judge. You know what? Your part's not that long. Email me, Will. Oh, AJ going to read. AJ, you reading?
I mean, yeah. As long as I can see it.
Never mind, Will. AJ, you got the transcript?
No.
Okay, I'll send it to you. Which put your email in the chat.
I just emailed you.
You did just now?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I see it. Okay, let me add it. Let me send it to you right now.
What's up, child? What's going on?
Okay, there you go. I just sent it to you.
All right.
Okay, good job. Thank you. Okay, Serena, did you get the link? Did you get in? Here's the link to come on up. We need one more person. Because you know you're gonna be the judge, right?
Who?
You.
I'm gonna be what judge?
On the transcript. You're gonna read the
Oh, so now I'm playing the other guy.
You playing the judge, yeah.
I gotta get in mode. Hold on, y'all.
That's right, you gotta get in the acting mode.
Let me get ready.
You gotta get in the acting mode.
I'm gonna overrule.
I need a good I need a good love. I need good love. I need somebody with some attitude to be loved.
I have it on good authority. I'm getting ready, man.
Hey, too cute.
All right, I got it. Who's gonna be my co-star?
We're trying to wait. I think Serena is it. MJ, I haven't told everything yet. I was trying to get some logistic stuff out. Hey.
I'm on here. Yay. I got it.
Finally get it. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to wait. Are you gonna be love or are you gonna be
Which one? I'll do either one.
You got attitude?
A little bit.
Okay, you could be love then. Okay, anybody want to come in and be Hilton?
Career, you can file a motion. I'm just gonna push it back.
Find a way to be on here and look at the script. Hold on.
You missed. You're gonna have to use two equipment.
Yep.
Because once you go out, it's gonna freeze you, and we're not gonna be able to hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
You right, Todd Glass. I gotta put something in my mouth too. Hold on.
You know what? You wrong for that. Okay, this is what I want to tell you. This transcript is not the whole transcript. Just want to share that with you. It's not the whole transcript. There's more pages that Mr. Weinstein did not add on there. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Does anybody else want to play Hilton? Anybody else want to play Hilton?
Let me go over my lines. Hold on.
Your line is not that long. Okay, okay. Not a man. You can email me and then I'll give you the transcript. Oh, Renee, you do it, Renee? Okay, Renee, you do it.
Sure.
You're not. Okay, I'm gonna send you the email.
Yeah.
Email me and so I can put the thing and send you the thing, you know, the thing in the thing. Email me.
Okay.
Did you send it, ma'am?
I'm sending it.
Okay. And your thing is echoing too. We gotta figure out what's echoing in your what's the name?
Probably my volume. Am I still echoing?
No, not now.
Perfect.
I do have my robe and my dog is here.
You know what?
Sylvia, I thought I had your email address. What's your email, sweetie?
Sparks 1565.
Okay, there you go. All right.
Uh-oh. Who's crashing?
Damn, Renee got a real mic.
Oh yeah, boy. I didn't Miss Sylvia has been a blessing in so many ways.
Shout out Renee, man.
Look at her. She's doing her thing now.
That's it.
Shout out to Miss Sylvia.
Wait a minute. Hold up, y'all.
Okay, I just sent it.
Okay, hold on, y'all. She got a whole thing over there.
Girl, Amazon. I think for all of this together, it's like maybe $35.
Wait a minute,
It's
you gotta
learning to use it.
you gotta tell me what you got, so I can get one of those because I don't know.
I'll put it in. I'll email you. And I'll send you some things where you can go. You can create free videos. Like I got content posted, and it's all copyright clear. Like I had to get my 18-year-old, my 22-year-old to explain the language. I didn't know what a thumbnail was. But it will show you how to do all of that.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Okay. I gotta get look. You didn't learn from me. No, I need to learn from you.
No. Yeah. Oh, hey, iron sharpens iron.
Amen. All right, guys. All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to infamous Sylvia production of the ex parte from June 7th, 2024. And this ex parte is not the full ex parte itself, but just a little bit of it. So, guys, we're going to start from when the judge when love starts speaking to the judge. Hold on, y'all. Let me just get it. Okay, something you making noise back there, ma'am. Why is your thing making noise?
Who, me?
No, somebody's background is making noise.
Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you.
All right, y'all. I'm almost there. Hold on. I gotta put it on the screen. All right, good people. Judge Glanville is being played by AJ. Hilton is being played by Renee, and Our Only Love is being played by Serena. All right, here we go, guys. You ready?
Yep.
Action. Roll them.
But I think it does some way outside agitators.
Oh, wait, hold on. What page you on? You supposed to be on page 6,
No.
7.
3.
No. The actual thing starts at 2:45 p.m. Page 6.
Oh, go all the way down.
Page 6.
Page 6, sir.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So I'm starting off.
Yep.
Judge, the reason that I specifically wanted to talk with you is that I have a concern about the representation being made of the representation of Mr. Copeland. I am concerned, and I am sort of not. I wanted to bring it to the court's attention. Mr. Melnick has not conveyed to either Ms. Hilton, myself, or any member of the state any legitimate concern that he has regarding Kenneth Copeland testifying. What we have seen is physical interactions with persons besides Mr. Copeland, that would indicate that Mr. Copeland is not Mr. Melnick's primary priority. What we do know is that when the fact that he's willing and wanting to leave, number one, he left twice after the court ordered him to speak with his client, and it would seem his actions convey that it is not Mr. Copeland's best interest that is his priority. Ms. Hilton was out speaking with Mr. Copeland at Mr. Copeland's request at the time that I announced that Ms. Hilton was calling Mr. Copeland. What I did not know is that she was trying to tell you to give us a minute because Mr. Copeland was feverishly, and we'll let her speak as to how they went down. Feverishly trying to get her in there to convey to her something that Mr. Melnick had just said to him that did not come from any of us.
What was that, Miss Hilton? What was that, Miss Hilton?
You muted.
Oh, shit.
Not you. Miss Hilton is muted. We can't hear you, Miss Hilton.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
So let me just put the order of operation. I got up because Deputy Chief Long says he wants to talk to you. Come out right now. So when I went into the room, Melnick either came in or came outside. And what Mr. Copeland said, and I think that he wanted to get some autonomy. I want to talk to you. He's like, I've already talked to you, but I want to talk to her. And Mr. Melnick kept like just blocking him from being able to talk to me. So eventually I was like, well, clearly you want to talk to him. So I'll step out and you can come in. Mr. Melnick spoke to him, and I think he was trying to eat up time because he knew that we were coming out. So by the time I got back in there and he started to talk, that is when everyone said, come on. And the judge is waiting, and that's why he stormed in angry.
He being Mr. Copeland.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Renee, when you're on, you're gonna have to mute because your thing is giving us feedback. Okay, go ahead, Serena.
He being Mr. Copeland.
Because I think he was trying to convey to me some concerns he had. And so I was trying to have that conversation because Mr. Copeland and I have really been having good conversations since Friday, like very good conversations, just not even about the facts of the case, just life experiences. So I think I was building a rapport with him that he thought I lied to him. So I was trying to explain to him
And by that, she means today.
about what was going to happen.
Because of what someone conveyed to him.
We believe that something was being conveyed. What happened is as Mr. Copeland was walking into the courtroom, Mr. Melnick and Julie have to Miss who was that? Miss L would have to confirm this, but he said that they're going to hammer you. And that made me ask Miss Love, did you say something about hammering him? And I don't know who.
Nobody did. Nobody did.
It doesn't make sense. You would say that to him.
We never said that.
But anyways, okay.
So whatever that communication was, that when he stormed in and got angry, and the result I got was that he gave what he gave when we started. So at this point, I'm very confused.
He meaning Mr. Copeland stormed in and got angry.
The timing of everything is very ironic. We laid it out on the record earlier about what happened. I don't believe that Mr. Copeland's best interest is being served at the moment, given that, Mr. Melnick was willing to take a vacation and let him languish in jail. That is not, we have communicated that we never wanted Mr. Copeland to go to jail. We don't want him in custody. We don't want any of that to occur. And so,
And Mr. Melnick has not spoken. He has not relayed what we did get during the break was an email from Mr. Melnick. I don't know if he had to have been blind copying someone else. The only two people I could see on the email were Miss Hilton and myself, but he referred to me in the third person and said, these are the communications between myself and Miss Love. So I asked Mr. Melnick, whose interests are you concerned about? Your clients or Mr. Steele's and Mr. Shard's? Because prior to, and this is not the first time, Mr. Copeland has said he doesn't represent me. This is not the first time Mr. Melnick has. And let me be real clear. When he spoke of what was happening before, him representing Mr. Copeland and he told me that he didn't represent Mr. Copeland. He told me,
Mr. Melnick told you?
yes, Mr. Melnick told me previously that he wasn't representing him.
You would not speak to a unrepresented party. I mean, I know enough of the rules to know that if you thought or intimidated that somebody was represented by counsel, you would go ahead and let him contact that lawyer.
or Mr. Copeland would have said, because I don't know as a witness, because he's not charged, if we would have had to.
Right.
because he's not charged.
I don't think you have. I don't think you have to because there's no pending charges. But if he told you, I got a lawyer, I don't want you to talk to him.
We would have left.
Because people counsel that they have under retainer or something else, or they say, hey, I got a lawyer that I use for everything and that I want to talk to him. I'm not comfortable talking to you unless my lawyer is present.
We have done that with a number of our witnesses here. So this would have been no different.
Exactly. And we would have, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. Go ahead. That was it.
We actually communicate, especially when either they are incarcerated or subject to have their sentence revoked as a result of their testimony because they plead guilty here. We only reach out to them through their attorney because we want the attorney to speak to them, and for that to be, because that's the best way, in our opinion, to get a report that elicits truthful testimony. So in this particular instance, there was not that number one, there was not that communication made by Mr. Copeland that there was ever a need for that. And for two, there was not a need for us to be concerned about it because he doesn't have charges. Ms. Hilton explained to him at length that whatever happened that he did in 2015, which is all we're going to be talking to him about, the statute of limitations has run. He didn't do the murder. We know that. I mean, so I don't want to get into the facts of anything. What I'm trying to get at is the fact that Mr. Copeland, I don't believe I believe Mr. Melnick has inserted himself in a way that jeopardizes the best interest of our witness. I believe that in conveying to the court that Miss Bumpus is going to stand in his stead, I guess in his stead. Miss Bumpus she has to be. She was, what is the word I'm looking for? The sheriff had to speak to her because she was in the courtroom trying to hug Jeffrey Williams.
No, she hugged Diamante Kendrick.
I'm sorry.
In fact,
hold on. I just want to tell you, Love was not there when that happened. That was back in April, y'all.
Oh, wow.
Okay, go ahead.
In fact, she hugged Diamante Kendrick and hugged Mr. Williams. That's how Captain Kendall saw her. And Captain Kendall had taken her out.
She expressed dismay and concern in challenging her right to go interact in that manner with the defendants. So our concern is that it is not Mr. Copeland's best interests that are being represented. And that not only is that the case with respect to Mr. Copeland, we have no interest in prosecuting, but there is a tampering of sorts going on in this person inserting himself where Mr. Copeland has been reaching out to speak to Miss Hilton. And that communication is being blocked by someone Mr. Copeland didn't rush out to. You notice no one said, Mr. Copeland called me. He never said when he put on the record, when Miss Hilton said that the way I understand it, Miss Melnick reached out to Mr. Copeland. Because the first time we heard an assertion like, oh, he's going to plead the fifth, is when Mr. Melnick sent an email to Miss Hilton and myself had copied on it, Mr. Steele and Mr. Short last night.
Why would he have done that? Given.
And that's the state's concern.
That's the point.
But here's the challenge. The challenge is you have privileged communication. And unless you've got him being the client, disclosing to a third party that wouldn't be subject to privilege, that is the only way you're going to.
I don't disagree with that at all. I don't disagree with that at all. But if Mr. Melnick, and the thing that got me the most is Mr. Melnick is not looking at at Mr. Copeland saying, you know, Mr. Copeland, I want you to stay out of jail and we'll be here with you. And if they ask you anything touches up on something that you and I talked about, I will stand up and assert you right. He didn't do that. What he did was he looked over at two people and said, like, I did what I could, shrugged his shoulders, held up the palms of his hand like this, as to say, I tried. There is no reason he would be looking to the right to counsel for the defense like I tried after Mr. Copeland said he was going to testify. That doesn't make sense.
Where there's a lot of innuendo that they have asserted themselves, they being some of the defense counsel, have asserted themselves into this particular process. And that's what
My concern is Mr. Melnick's insertion of himself.
What are you asking me to do?
There's a part here. Now listen.
What are you asking me to do? What are you asking me to do? What do you think that I can do?
That is the exercise. That is the homework for tonight. I want to let the court know. Sorry.
Can I add, Lil?
Go ahead.
I was just playing. Go ahead.
That is the homework for tonight. I wanted to let the court know that that is what we're looking into right now, because there is a remedy because of I have faith in our law. I love this thing. And I know there is a remedy because this can never have been the first time this happened. It has been addressed and I just have to find it. But I didn't want to be looking for something and not let the court know what I'm looking for. So that you are caught off guard with Monday morning or Saturday night or Saturday afternoon. We find it and send it to you.
Ooh, you what? Say it again.
We find it and send it to you.
Sound like you're together, right?
Okay.
So thank you for allowing us to audience with the court. I just wanted to make certain that we did it properly. And we had everything on the record. It is our witness. We have conveyed to him that he is shielded from prosecution for anything that he talks about on the stand and any use of that. And the thing is that we won't ask him that. But this is what he said. Y'all might not, but they might ask me about some things that I have to assert my rights on. On that would be a question by question basis. What he is being influenced to do, we believe, by Mr. Melnick it's through Mr. Melnick, because as you saw, Kenneth Copeland said, I will testify. Mr. Melnick, even after that, said he's asserting his fifth. I'm going to go talk to him. Logically, one would think that as long as Mr. Melnick's concerns about Mr. Copeland's freedom, legal freedom, and his exposure, as long as those were addressed, Mr. Melnick should be saying, I am here with you. If there is something that I know will put you in jeopardy, I will stand up and stop you. But right now, I would rather you stay out of jail. Instead, you get Mr. Copeland and you can see through his body language. He gets there in court and he's smiling as if making a show of being taken into custody after this, and the man don't want to be in jail. He said it, didn't he? He didn't he say he don't want to be in jail?
That's his biggest fear.
That's his biggest fear. And now he's in jail after Mr. Melnick asserted himself in this process. So we have to go figure it out. I'm not just laying it in your lap saying, go fix this. I'm just bringing this to the court's attention. This is a grave concern. Miss Hilton, she's about to lose her mind because...
Okay, I want to stop right here. Did you hear what she said? Miss Hilton is about to lose her mind. This is right around the time after Hilton was crying, y'all. Okay? Okay, that is the time. Remember I told y'all she was crying. So this is a confirmation of what happened that day. Go ahead. Sorry.
Miss Hilton, she's about to lose her mind because her biggest concern is that Mr. Melnick is actively harming a human being. And that's what she's maddest about. I'm mad because it's stopping our trial and it's wrong. And that is not how the law is supposed to work. So we have two big old grave concerns that we are working to remedy right now.
Okay, well, like I said, I think that you brought your concerns to me. Without more, I don't know what else I can kind of do in terms of that. My comments today were predicted on there. There's a lot of stuff that's going on in the background, and it shouldn't be, and it should have to do anything with you all's case. Why is he talking like that? It really shouldn't, but I think it does in some way. Outside agitators
That too.
and everybody else who I think are trying to influence.
That is absolutely happening.
Mm. There's a lot going on.
There is a presence. Yes. Yes. That is all I'll say.
I mean, but I see it from just being in the courtroom and tracking.
Mm.
But okay, if you find anything, we'll see where Monday leads us. And like I said, once we now know he's going to potentially invoke, we'll see what his pleasure is. And
I mean, just the idea of someone sitting in jail throughout this trial. But if that's what he's been counseled to do, and that's what he does, that's just wrong. And wrong because a member of the bar is, in mind, creating that circumstance, He's going to do what the person he trusts to have his best interest at heart tells him to do. And that person, he doesn't have to tell us what his concerns about. And can just sit there, and when he sees the train coming, stand up and say stop. But he's got a vacation to go on, so he can't be here. So Miss Bumpers is going to be here. Miss Bumpers hugging Mr. Kendrick and Mr. Williams is going to be here representing the interests of Kenneth Copeland, who was supposed to testify against Mr. Kendrick and Mr. Williams. That is where we are. That doesn't pass a smell test.
all right, okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard it all right here on the infamous Sylvia, the reenactment of the ex parte hearing.
Y'all think I'm gonna be on Tubi, man?
Ah!
But wow.
That was not the end, y'all. There is more pages. We don't have it all. We don't have it all. You see where it stopped? It didn't say the end. It didn't say close out. It didn't say. They just stopped it there.
From what we just read, Love was doing a lot of projecting onto Hilton that whole time. And from what we've been watching and what we've been saying in the chat, that was her room. She was in fact the judge in that room. From the way she's, from this back door, telling him how to handle this. Basically telling him, hey man, let's go ahead. We gotta give him immunity to make him testify. And was misleading and saying his attorney want him in jail. We all know, he want him in jail, but that was for the better of the, the defense, and to get you to not get what you wanted.
But who's putting him in jail?
The state was, of course.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But the only reason they was claiming to want him free was to get him on the stand.
It wasn't because he put him in jail.
Yeah.
It sounded like work.
In fact, his lawyer was telling him the best thing: go sit down, because that's the best thing. But that's crazy, man. And what we also, Sylvia, when Judge Whitaker was asked her, is there any more ex parte? I think she already knew that answer.
She told her. She said she's the one who told her that was that Friday.
Right. And it's like, why you gotta fight Love to get the truth out of her? And it's all recorded.
I know. I think with the cancer thing, I think it's more or less like disclose. Like if I get a speeding ticket, that's why I don't speed. But if I get a speeding ticket, I have to disclose that. So, and I'm just in school. So I think she's just not, it just don't look like she discloses stuff.
It's crazy how they work, and for them to be doing this, how they go about it.
Yeah, and I just feel like all this is coming out. Just think about what we don't know
You feel what I'm saying? That's all. That's what I'm thinking
on
about.
with them.
Excellent job with the reading, guys. I found my actors.
Anytime, man. I play the other guy any day, man. Any day.
When we get the full transcript, y'all come back with the same parts.
Right.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it was. It was. I'll see. Love was running that room though.
She runs it all.
Not this room.
But not this one. It's driving her crazy too. You could tell.
Sylvia, can you give us an insight on Judge Whitaker's facial expressions, if any?
I think I have. Hold on. No, I don't have it. Dang on it. I thought I had, because I left it at the courthouse. I did record her facial expression, but I left it at the courthouse. My apologies.
Oh, they finna look at your notes.
What?
So you left it.
No, I have the SD card that I left.
Oh.
You said left my notes. No, I didn't take any notes. I have my SD card.
But yeah, I was just wondering because she comes off, the camera only zoom in on her, you know what I'm saying, every so often, but she comes off like she's scolding her, but nicely. And that laugh, people always talk, well, why she keep laughing? I think that laugh is more of a mechanism to hide her facial expressions. It's like I'm laughing, but I'm really pissed.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
But I agree with you. I mean, I know you know because you're in the room, but from afar, I started to see the bigger picture once Judge Whitaker started asking certain questions and the words she would use when she was talking. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd be trying to listen in.
I think she's just trying to get the truth and the facts of the whole case, and she laughed because she don't want to just be upset about it because she sees this as I'm gonna keep saying this word, a hot mess. She sees that unpreparedness, and it's unbelievable. You've been doing this for this amount of time, almost 2 years of this case that you've been working on. I'm talking about from the time it started before trial actually started. You've been working on this case, and this is where we're at. You still don't have information. You're still missing stuff, and still can't put can't put the evidence together with this person, that, and it's still a hot mess.
She wants them being the state to put evidence together. Don't tell me no theories and stories. Give me the evidence and give me case law to back said evidence. And when she asks, is there anything else? And everybody goes quiet, it's not on the defense to present anything right now. No. They got to bounce off of whatever the state is supposed to bring. So when the state sits quiet, when she was like, okay, what else? That shows they not ready. They were never ready to go past a witness a week.
And then you see, she's telling them, hey, I want your first set of 30 witnesses. Give me everything that matches with this particular witness.
Oh,
all the calls, all of this, all of that. Where is it?
What did she say exactly, Sylvia, when she was like, basically stop cherry picking the evidence, give it all to them. And that's what it's like love is like, I don't want to tell them what witnesses. I don't want them to be prepared. Well, what you mean you don't want them to be? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to disclose everything. You gave them, like she said, you gave them 5,000 names, 5,000 papers, pinpoint what you're going to do. You just want them to just guess and go rummage through everything. No. And you see that she coming with whack case laws that the other guy was letting her have.
Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, the way she was going in on her. I mean, it was like, didn't she realize what's happening?
I don't. Once you get in the habit of getting your way, it's hard to break it. It's almost like you got to keep the lie alive type jump. But I don't see how that's not gonna fly anymore. You know what I'm saying? And what we saw before was Love would go up there and argue something, then still then got to go back in there and argue with the other guy about the stuff that he just let in that ain't got nothing to do. The case law that she presented ain't got nothing to do with what they're talking about, and the other guy let everything in. But now the state has to actually find and present. You see, they struggling finding case law.
Oh my God. Yeah. She was like, give me a case. And then she goes and tells, no, that's not it.
Exactly. Let me ask you this. What is Brownie and the other guy doing with the face mask? What they doing back there?
Letting what's the name suffer?
I'm talking good night.
They let them suffer. And you see, Nick, I mean, what's his name? Mr. Atkins, and he's just
Who's Atkins?
the middle, the guy that's in the middle.
Oh, middle chair guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He got to sit there and take everything. So, but yeah, Judge Whitaker's actually making them be lawyers now.
You think it's gonna work?
Nope. I mean, they're struggling already, and the judge is getting irritated that they can't put their case together. They can't get it together. They had defense keep reiterating 19 months of this. We've been doing this for 19 months. This ain't the first time. This is the first time that the state has actually had to present something and do it the right way. And it's frustrating them. It's like they can't do it without cheating.
Yeah, y'all. Let's go ahead and play Shard. We're gonna go do like a recap of what Shard said earlier, because that one, I mean, even Weinstein. Oh my God, Weinstein was like, I trusted, and I was trying to take up for the judge, but to hear this, he's a shame. He's a shame of all this.
And then the other guy would always say, "We'll just take it up at appeals," as if assuming guilt already.
Mm-hmm.
Take it up in appellate court. Take it up in appellate court. Nah, bro. But it's definitely refreshing. And she not just only get on the stage. She get on the defense sometime in the last couple days. She's had to straighten them up too.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to see just a fair person up there.
And I like
letting them slide.
And I like that. She's an equal not abuser, but an equal.
I get what you were saying though.
Or I don't think you had gotten to the jail calls yet anyway, but with regard to the videos, we can probably do that now. Don't think? Otherwise, give me something else we can do this morning.
She wants something. Do something this morning.
Yes, we can do that. If you can, we just need to get that material very quickly to the office. I mean, to the courtroom.
All right. Send somebody to go do that, please.
Yeah, there go my friend from this morning, y'all. The one over there was sitting where Wesley usually sits.
And maybe we'll have ready soon any kind of potential instructions for what we're going to be telling the jury about either Mr. Copeland's testimony. Well, I guess generally Mr. Copeland's testimony. And then I'll entertain what we're going to, I am going to say about the fact that here I am instead of Judge Glanville. But I mean, for that, I'm thinking essentially just, I don't know, some matter has required a substitution of judges, and that's about it. I don't plan to tell them really much more than that. They don't need to know why.
Your Honor, given the conversation Ms. Hilton
Hey,
had
Kayla.
with the defense last night, in that some of them may be seeking to have some portions of it kept, depending on the court's decisions regarding our respective positions, I don't think we can craft at this point. For instance, if we decided, everybody said, let's just keep it, then we would just keep it, understanding that's likely not going to be the case until we know respective positions and the court's ruling on that. I don't think we could endeavor to craft it.
Yeah, that may be true. Okay. Yes, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning to everyone. Your Honor, I would, and Mr. Adams can opt out of this if he believes it, but I'm objecting to anything except the unvarnished truth about Judge Glanville. I would like the court to tell the jurors the truth, that he has been found to be guilty.
You know what? Still is coming out with like a pistol, just shooting those ready to shoot bullets. Comes out and say, "Look, I want to tell the truth. I want to tell the jurors exactly why Judge Glanville is not here. I don't want to try to fluff it any kind of way. I want to tell the jury exactly why he's not here. He's been disqualified, and I don't want to try to play no game. Say, oh, the judge's not here. No, tell him why." He is so like look. I think that arrest has changed that man.
Yeah, that's never happened to him before.
He sits there real quiet, don't say anything. He don't smile like he used to anymore. He just like, look, this is it.
Imagine a man that's in power knowing he's dead wrong, but double down on his dead wrongness. You know what I mean? Like, and there's nothing still can do about it, real time. So he got to sit there and eat it. But now he's getting it all off his chest.
But you remember when he said to the judge, "I don't talk to Miss Love," right?
Yeah.
And the judge like, "Is there somebody else you talk to? Because she's not gonna force him to talk to Love."
They gotta have a middleman. I mean, at this point, I wouldn't. They beefing like for real. They gotta have the interns talk.
He was like, "Is there somebody else you could talk to?" And she was like, because if that was Judge Glanville would be like, "Well, you have to talk to her for you guys to get things worked out, whatever." And then he'll be like, "I don't want to talk to her."
I forget who was that was at the podium that kept pointing at her.
I don't remember.
Every time he was talking about the state, he just kept pointing at her, like pointing over there at the table. Rather, dang, I forget who that was. But yeah.
So hold on, let me finish playing him, y'all. Hold on.
Qualified and removed from this case for his conduct. And that's my instruction that I worked on. That's what I'd like you to do.
All right. Well, I'll consider everything once I've got everybody's proposed instruction, to the extent anybody wants to provide one for me to think about.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, I believe that the statute, if I'm not mistaken, regarding recusal specifically, speaks to the fact that is not to be made a portion of the case in chief, of the main case. I will get the exact language that I'm speaking of.
All right, great. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Anything else?
So she's basically told them that she's going to get the case law where bringing out something negative or bringing out something in regard to the recusal of a judge should not be talked about during the case, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's supposed to be bringing out the case law, but that case law got shot down. We saw it, and so it's gonna come up later after this one. But I just wanted to give you guys a little bit like background of those who don't understand what they're talking about. So Steele wants to lay it all out. She wants to keep things hidden. And so she's supposed to be given the case law and to justify her keeping things hidden. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor. We also briefly discussed yesterday the exhibit list, talking about how we can resolve working through the exhibit list. And my understanding from Mr. Shard, and I'm not sure if Mr. Kokomo was finished yet, but Mr. Kokomo, who's his legal assistant, and another legal assistant were actually working through the same thing that our legal assistant is working through. And our hope is, hopefully the court will be okay with this. By next Wednesday, our legal assistant would have gone through every video to assure we have all of the correct exhibits. But it's taking time because she's literally watching.
Okay. Y'all.
Hmm.
Why are they still at this point of trying to get an exhibit to match certain things?
I think Judge Whitaker is wondering that too.
Look at her face.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Look at her right now.
Face, y'all. Okay, let's watch her face, y'all. Let's watch her face. Let's watch the judge's face.
Every single time we were in court.
I'm not okay with waiting until next Wednesday.
Ooh!
I mean, I'm hoping, and it may be.
She said, I'm not okay with that. I will not wait till next Wednesday.
Exactly, though.
This is not going to work out for me because you guys have been doing this for how many months and how many years now? And you want me to wait till next Wednesday? No. I'm trying to bring the juries back in, okay? The jury. Trying to bring them back in. So I need you guys to get it pronto. Get it to me pronto. That's why she's giving tomorrow off for them to get it together. You know that, right?
Yeah. And guess
Also,
what?
but I'm hoping that we'll have a jury back with us by next Wednesday. So that
Okay.
needs to accelerate.
Okay, we will work on accelerating that list to get it to the court. But I believe that they're working on it as well.
Well, they need to accelerate as well if their thought was next Wednesday. I mean, like, I'm thinking this.
You know what? I think she laughed because she don't want to scream and punch them all out and stuff.
Exactly.
It's just like a laughter. It was like, okay, are you kidding me? Really, y'all?
Exactly.
And the state gonna come in there Friday and try to rumble and ramble how they do, and she's gonna cut them off again.
Yep.
Okay. Which is the day after tomorrow.
She said the day after tomorrow. Friday. I wanted Friday, which is the day. Just in case y'all don't understand, when it's Friday, it's the day after tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's already seeing how unproductive they are.
She's like, oh, what can we do? What can we fill this day with? Okay, come on, y'all, give me something, because I don't want to sit here and waste money.
All right. With regard to, and you're talking about the videos of his testimony, right? Or are you talking about?
No, and I'm sorry, I should have been clear. To confirm what exhibits have been admitted and not admitted. That's what we've been working on. No, that's
the giant list of
the giant list of exhibits.
Yeah, that's fine. That can be next Wednesday. That's not that urgent. As long as we've got that correct by the end of the trial, that's all that really matters.
Yes, Your Honor.
I thought you meant Mr. Copeland's testimony.
No,
Okay,
Your Honor,
all right. My misunderstanding then. Okay. All right. So with regard to the video interviews of Mr. Copeland, I suspect there are parts of those that the state knows they intend to be using or suspects very strongly they probably need to be using. So can we either come to some form of an agreement about evidentiary rulings that were already made, and or let's figure out what I need to do again?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe after we had the initial arguments regarding some of the redactions, some of the redactions we did concede on. So once I get that list, I can let the
Well, I've already seen those with regard to a couple of things, but I haven't gone through. I mean, I was looking at for the
client Shannon Stillwell, and all but
This is the one.
were silent.
This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see.
June 10th.
Hold on a second. This is what I want to see.
Okay. May need to be re-argued.
Okay.
I just want to. We don't think there's many, at least from the state's perspective.
All right, that's good.
Your Honor, I'm speaking for myself.
Uh-oh.
Yesterday, we received the transcript.
Uh-oh.
A transcript that was a transcript of an ex parte meeting that occurred on Friday.
Right, this is the
Before the
one.
Monday.
Sorry,
And
just to, I'm
yes.
sorry, just so that we're clear for the record purposes. This is the transcript I gave y'all at the end of yesterday that reflects Ms. Love had said, oh, yeah, we had, and in court on the record, but ex parte discussion that led to the Monday, June 10th
Well,
ex parte. So
that-
that's what you're talking about?
Let me be more artful. Yes.
Okay.
We were made aware, leading to the recusal of Judge Glanville, that there was an ex parte meeting that occurred on June 10th, Monday, June 10th. We were not told by the state, we're not told by the judge that that had occurred. We found out about it, luckily, and by happenstance. We then demanded a transcript. We complained about said ex parte, inappropriate ex parte meeting. At no point, when the court finally acknowledged that there was an ex parte meeting that occurred on Monday, June 10th, at no point did the court or the state at that point acknowledge, oh, by the way, there was another ex parte meeting that occurred on June 7th. We sat there after finding out about one ex parte meeting and having to drag the truth out. We sat there and the state and their co-conspirator, the trial court, were silent about the first ex parte meeting that happened on June 7th. What happened in that meeting on June 7th? The state went in and disparaged defense counsel. The state, with no one else there, trashed a fellow member of the bar, Mr. Melnick, trashed another fellow member of the bar, Kayla Bumpus, presumed the guilt of all these individuals, including my client, Shannon Stillwell, and all but accused myself and Mr. Steele of being co-conspirators in this YSL enterprise. And the judge agreed. And the judge said in this ex parte meeting, yes, I've observed these things. The judge presumed the guilt of all the defendants. The judge presumed the guilt of myself and co-counsel, Mr. Steele. And all this, people have been saying to me throughout this whole trial, why does Judge Glanville have it out for you? And it never made sense. And I don't assume bad motives of anyone. Why did Judge Glanville, when you did nothing wrong, try to throw you in jail? Accuse you of cussing him out in open court when you didn't do anything? Why does he always tell you, yell at you, tell you to sit down and be quiet? Why does he cut you off at every opportunity? Why did he try to throw Brian Steele in jail for 20 days for doing what was right? And I didn't have an answer. And then yesterday I received, and I appreciate that, Judge. I appreciate someone finally being open about what's going on here. And I received a transcript. And in that transcript, the trial judge, who's not only assuming the guilt of my client, but is assuming the guilt of me and my friend, Mr. Steele. This is gross. This is disgusting. But it's all starting to make sense. It clicked when I read that transcript last night. This is not okay. Nothing about this is okay. These gentlemen have a right to a fair and impartial judge. And I appreciate the fact that you are going to be a fair and impartial judge. But the reality, Judge, is that they don't have a right to a fair and impartial judge starting on witness 76 of a trial after 9 months or whatever it is. They have the right to a fair and impartial judge from the beginning. And this is absolutely gross and disgusting. And the bottom line is there's a lot more discussions that need to be had about this. But the bottom line is, if you ask me, do we need to revisit the rulings of the judge who sits in chambers secretly and talks to the other side and says, yes, I've been observing this. I've been observing this about what's going on in the trial. The judge that says, not only I'm going to meet with you on Friday and on Monday, but if we need to talk during the weekend, yeah, we can do that. The judge that suggests handing Mr. Copeland a list of questions.
All right.
Do we need to revisit those rulings? Absolutely, we need to revisit those rulings.
Okay. I was just reading, I think Meyer just said, I didn't see the thing that Chart is talking about in the transcript. Remember, I told you the transcript, you don't have all the pages. It's not all the pages. He just gave you a snippet of what part he was talking about. There's other parts of the page. It was a total of 13 pages, actual pages of this transcript. Okay. And if you notice at the end, it didn't show that there was a salutation at the end where the court reporter signs off on it. You notice you didn't see that in there because that's not a complete one. He just showed you what he wanted to put into the supplement. Okay, it's not the full thing. Okay, so I just wanted to tell her. All right, let me go ahead and.
We need to revisit everything. This is broken and it's not okay. It's not okay. It's offensive. And it's not your fault, Judge. You didn't do this. I'm not trying to raise my voice at you. I'm heated right now.
I can tell.
My steam's been coming off my bald head all night. Nothing about this is okay. Yes, we need to revisit everything. That's my stance.
Okay, thank you. And I think that I understand you being upset, and I understand why you and probably some of your fellow defense counsel on this side of the room are upset. I do not think that everything you said is a fair characterization of what that June 7th transcript reflects. But once we have the official copy, that'll be made a part of the record, and that will show what actually happened, what actually was said. As to any kind of legal error that may have been made with regard to rulings prior to Mr. Copeland's testimony, assuming this case goes forward and assuming there is any kind of conviction, I then assumed that there will be a motion for new trial phase, which at that point I can appropriately revisit things, and then potentially an appeal, at which point those things can be raised. I am considering and reading what y'all gave me yesterday to make a ruling on the substantive matters of that ex parte, and I can consider the June 7th ex parte as well, because I suspect y'all asked me to do that. And if I determine that that is such, that there was coercion that is unconstitutional or structural error, then I will grant a mistrial. If not, then.
Did you hear what she said? Constitutional or structural? I heard that right.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I was talking about earlier. Constitutional or structure errors. If she sees that, she will declare it a mistrial. So in order for her to see that, she has to get everything in. She has to see what everything was, what was those transcript, what was said, what was done. She has to weigh everything out. This is what we talked about. I told you it has to be something that the rights was violated or structural, meaning some sort of, like the Brady things like that. You know what I'm saying? Does Kat really have all 13 pages? No. She couldn't have all pages because I don't know what Kat has. So maybe one of the attorneys gave it to her. I don't know. I can't say no because I don't know who gave it to her. I know what Weinstein put out there is not all the pages. There's 19 pages of the full document, but it's not all the pages of the transcript itself. Because the judge even said it's not the whole thing, so it couldn't possibly be it. She has the draft. That means one of the lawyers gave it to her. One of the lawyers gave it to her. That's what that means.
She said it's a lot.
What? Who said it's a lot?
Real Talk with Retta.
Huh?
Real Talk with Retta said all the pages are out. It's a lot.
Oh, it's all out now? When did it come out? Today? Just now? Let me go get it. Let me see. Hold on. I haven't been in the thing lately, so let me go check. Hold on. It's not out. It's not out.
Mm-hmm.
It's not out. So you guys be making up stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just be making up all kinds of stuff. Y'all just be making up stuff. Hey, y'all get that spirit in y'all?
Maybe acting good.
Unless you got it from one of the lawyers, that's the only way you get the draft. One of the lawyers gave. Somebody said fake paperwork. Let me tell you one thing about me, guys. I am not going to pull your leg. I ain't going to tell you no lies. I'm going to tell you what I have. If I can't tell you, I'm not going to say anything. Sylvia, did you hear the dog barking yesterday? I heard a dog barking, but I don't know who dog that was. I did hear a dog bark, but I don't know. I don't know where the dog came from. She read it on her live. Y'all, she has the same thing. She read the part, Lord Jesus.
The same one we just read.
Yeah, I got to stop that, y'all. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, stop it. For real. Stop it. Y'all always do that. Come in here, make up stuff. They compare bloggers. Look, I'm in a lane by myself. I am not in nobody else's lane, none whatsoever. I cannot be compared. I'm in a lane by myself. That's it. By myself. I am not trying to be anybody else. Everybody else do a great job of what they do. All I can do is do my job. And my job is to show up every time.
All right. And you do.
Yeah, I don't have to be an eloquent speaker or don't have to read it well, because now I got Miss SR here. I don't have to read it well and all that, because that's not my forte. My forte is to show up and give you guys what I have. That's it. Oh, you want me? Okay, I'll go ahead and play that part. What was this marker again? Tall glass. And you got to give me marker from my channel, not somebody else's channel. I keep my stuff. That's all I can be, Khadijah. It's myself, nobody else. That's it, y'all. I can only be in myself, my own territory. Okay, what's the number again? Cause somebody did it for me in a shorts. I can go pull that out. You want me to pull? Okay, 22,000. Oh my God, I gotta write it down. Hold on. 36, 39. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm gonna play it right here. Stop playing from there. All right, let's go, y'all.
Absolutely.
There we go.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Hilton. That was a helpful use of our break. All right, so with that understanding, are there other specific evidentiary issues we want to consider? Or do we want to just jump right into hashing out some of the evidence?
Your Honor, during the course, the state also looked at the redactions that we had previously discussed with Judge Glanville for the state as it relates to
Somebody said she said uncle.
January 11th.
Somebody said she said uncle.
January 28th, February 20th, and February 21st interviews.
Okay.
We do not have
an error, I think. So I don't think she said
issues
uncle.
with the redaction.
Absolutely.
I don't think she said uncle.
All right.
You know, she got stuck with
Thank you, Ms. Hilton. That was a helpful use of our break. All right, so with that understanding, are there other specific evidentiary issues we want to consider? Or do we want to just jump right into hashing out some of the evidence?
Your Honor, during the course, the state also looked at the redactions that we had previously discussed with Judge Glanville for the state.
No, she said
as it relates to
it's her dialect.
January 11th.
Oh, she said
February, January 11th.
Question Green controls, and whether he says I don't remember, whether he says I never made the statement, or whether he says yes, I made the statement, but it was a total lie, all thread into hashing out some of the evidence.
Your Honor, during the course, the state also looked at the redactions that we had previously discussed with Judge Glanville.
Yeah,
for the state
area
as it relates to the.
Say uncle, y'all. Sorry, not Norbert. Sorry, guys.
The state also looked at the redactions that we had previously discussed with Judge Glanville. Yeah, it was an error. She didn't say uncle. She didn't say uncle, y'all. That wasn't uncle. Y'all just make it. Y'all, she did not say uncle. She said she just sound messy. Her dialect was like. She did not say uncle. She did not say uncle. Stop making it up. Stop. Y'all getting on my nerve. She didn't say uncle, y'all. Stop it. She sounded like she had a bunch of marbles in her mouth. And y'all crazy. Yeah. Oh my God. They just, y'all some detective, but y'all, she didn't say uncle on that one. Play it so. Okay, we'll go play it so. It's just her dialect. Hold on a second. We're going to go play it slow. Hold on. We're going to play it slow. We're going to slow it down right here. Hold on. Yeah, funny. Okay, we're gonna make it slow. Okay.
Yeah, funny.
For the states, as it relates to the January 11th, January 28th, February 20th, and February 25th.
Question Green controls, and whether he says, I don't remember, whether he says, I never made the statement, or whether he says, yes, I made the statement. With that understanding, are there other specific evidentiary issues we want to consider? Or do we want to just jump right into hashing out some of the evidence?
Your Honor, during the course, the state also looked at the redactions that we had previously discussed with Judge Glanville. For the states, as it relates.
Y'all see, she did not say that, y'all. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, here we go.
With that understanding, are there other and to hashing out some of the evidence?
Your Honor, during the course, the state also looked at the redactions that we had previously discussed with Judge Glanville.
See?
For the states.
She didn't say uncle, y'all. She didn't say uncle. She did not say uncle, y'all. She did not. She said, she did not say uncle. She just got stuck in her gosh. She did not say uncle. Y'all crazy. They crazy in here. Oh my God. Somebody say slow. Okay, one more, a little bit slower. Okay, one more time. Okay, one more time. We're gonna sound. She really gonna sound slow. She's gonna sound real slow here. Hold on. We're gonna do it one more time. This is gonna be the lowest pace right here. Okay, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Okay, here we go.
And hash now some of the evidence.
Your Honor, during the course, the state also looked at the redactions that we had previously discussed with Judge Glanville.
She said she got
for the states.
She didn't say uncle. You guys are crazy. Okay, Dee wants a poll. Hold on. Dee wants a poll. Thank you for all the members that just signed up for the membership. Thank you, Dee, for your cash app, your super chat. I'm sorry, super chat. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you. I am hip membership 2 months. And thank you, Aaron, for your membership. All right, let's do this poll here. She wants us to poll it. You guys are crazy. You know that, right? Yes, I'm trolling. Hold on a second. Hold on. We're going to do this poll here. Hold on. We're going to do this poll. Okay, wait. Gotta do this poll because you guys are funny. All right, let's do this poll. All right, here we go. Let's see. I want to see the poll. Okay. Look at y'all. Y'all terrible. You guys are terrible. I cannot believe you guys are saying, yeah. Thank you, CP, for the super chat. You guys are terrible. I cannot believe y'all saying that it sounds like uncle. I cannot believe y'all voting like this. Y'all know it did not say no uncle.
They are serious too.
Yeah, I know. Look at them. It's at 78%. Y'all heard uncle. I cannot believe y'all think that. Y'all really think that that lady said uncle? Really? Oh, they said they need headphones to listen to it. She said, she messed up. I put 10 for her. Thank you for the super chat. Mercy says, I put 10 on uncle. It is not. Y'all crazy. You guys are crazy. Oh my God. Y'all so silly. Oh my goodness. I'm buying this day's transcript. Oh my goodness. You guys are silly. Okay, I'm gonna see if the transcript, they're gonna have the transcript out for this one. Yeah, she got the same thing I got. Somebody just sent me Kat's what's the name? It's the same.
Yep. Up too, Miss Sylvia. She got the same thing.
It's the same thing, y'all. Stop it. Stop it. It's the same thing. Just like y'all saying his uncle. Y'all need to stop that mess. Seriously. Y'all some troublemakers. Y'all know that, right?
Uncle Snack Daddy.
Oh my God. Y'all some troublemakers. I cannot believe how much troublemakers y'all. Jenny says this goes to Uncle You guys are troublemakers. What's going on with y'all? You guys are troublemaker. We agree to disagree. She said uncle. She said Uncle Zaddy. Oh God. I'm not the instigator. I didn't do that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not getting caught up with that. I'm not with y'all with this one. I might be with y'all in other things that you guys find, but this one, I'm not part of it. Nope. 10,000 plus heard uncle. I did not hear uncle. I did not hear. I heard her sound like she got a bunch of marbles in her throat, and she basically like stumbled on her word. That's what I see. What do you think the court reporter put down? We will see. We will see what she put down. Tall Glass, you write the date down, and we will see. The 31st of of July. Excuses are tools for incompetence. All right. She said uncle. Uncle Judge Glenn. Did not say uncle. You guys. Oh my God. I'm not switching sides. She did not say uncle. Oh my goodness. She did not say uncle. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, one person agreed with me. One person agreed with me. I didn't hear uncle. Thank you. Joe said, Marvel is wicked. You want me to rewind again, slow motion? Okay, we're going to play the slow motion, but we're going to go speed it up a little bit from that speed because that speed is terrible. That 25 speed, we're going to go up a little bit. We're going to go that one. Okay. There we go.
And hashing out some of the evidence.
Your Honor, during the course, the state also looked at the redactions that we had previously discussed with Judge Glanville.
See, look what they put down.
The states,
Judge.
as
See?
it relates to the
Y'all see what it said?
January 11th, January 28th.
See? Did you see what they put down? They did not hear uncle. They said, You see? Dee started trouble. You see that? Dee started trouble again, y'all. Dee started trouble. Thank you. Yoda said, see, that's exactly what I heard too. It's not rigged. Oh, Lord. See, thank you. She said, you can see her lip meet to make that M sound. See, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She did not say uncle. Yeah, silly. Oh. Oh, God. You did not hear uncle. What is going on with y'all? Thank you. See? She said, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say she said? SR, what do you say?
I think she was kind of saying, like
thank you. Thank you. At least I got 4 people. 4 people. That's all that matters. I got 4 people saying she said,
Mm-hmm.
And the capture thing said, as well. So I got the capture, so that matters too. Even said, I just want a hug. know what, Paula? Paula's starting trouble with me. Look at Shay. Shay said, uncle. Y'all funny.
Mm.
Take off the poll. Okay, what does the poll say? What does the poll say now? Hold on. What does the poll say? Y'all be cheating on the poll here. They got 75%. Come on now. Y'all wrong. 25% says that means all of y'all need some hearing aid. Y'all all need some hearing aid. Mikey said these polls are tight. No, you guys are wrong. Can we play? Oh yeah, we're gonna play Weinstein. Okay, let's go do Weinstein. Hold on. Yeah, Weinstein had a very good speech up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here come Weinstein.
Counsel on this side of the room
Hold on, I gotta put him back to normal. Hold on.
are upset. I do not think that everything you said is a fair characterization of what that June said. Actually, legitimate concerns. I don't honestly, at this point, right now, need to rehash all of that. But the reminder is to everybody. Okay. And
Judge Glanville was.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
And I filed a supplement to the Mr. Kendrick's motion for a mistrial this morning. I just want to make sure the court's aware of it.
I am aware of it. I have not yet had a chance to look at it, but that's got it.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mostly, I want to make sure I bring it to the court's attention because, again, and I've followed the request of the court to not argue what's already in the papers, but I just want to make sure that the court understands that based on this additional information that we learned about the July 7th meeting, that my client has been consistently denied his right to a fair tribunal. It's been a due process violation. I, like Mr. Shart, am extremely upset having read that transcript. Myself and my fellow outside agitators over here, I assume that they are upset as well. And
I don't think, honestly, I don't think that that reference was to anybody who is a member of the bar. I think that there have been times in this case where members of the public are in the courtroom, which they are, of course, entitled to be, but communicating in ways that are not appropriate.
well, you know, the problem, Your Honor, is that since this was an ex parte meeting that should probably have never taken place, you were not there, I was not there, my fellow outside agitators weren't there, we don't have a video of it, so I have no idea specifically if that was not referred to us. We don't know, do we? We don't know. And what I do know is that I have been arguing with people for 18 months that Chief Judge Glanville was doing his best, that he was trying to rule to the best of his ability based on the evidence and the law before him. And now I have been made to look like an idiot. So
well,
I do not believe that this trial should continue, Your Honor.
I understand. Thank you. I'll take your supplement under consideration. Like I say, obviously you just filed it and I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but I will consider that in the overall context of the motion I was already considering. And, you know, I don't know that everybody's not going to want to come up here and do their 5 minutes of how outraged they are. Yeah, if y'all feel like you need to get it off your chest, come on. Now's the time.
Okay, I got one more thing to say there.
Good job.
And then I'll sit down.
Okay.
And I don't believe that this is performative outrage, Your Honor.
I mean, I don't either.
Okay.
I don't either. I already said I understand.
In July of 2023, after months of me complaining about late discovery from the state, which should have been produced in December of 2022, when another terabyte or so tranche of discovery was produced to us, I begged Chief Judge Glanville to put a hard deadline on the discovery being produced from the state. He refused to do so. And you know what Judge Glanville's response to me was when I will tell you. I will tell you what his response was. If this was a civil trial, I would keep this out. But since this is a criminal trial, it's coming in. If this was a civil trial, if it was about money, I would keep it out. But since it's only about Mr. Kendrick's life, that last part obviously wasn't in there. But if this is a civil trial, I would keep it out. I've been a civil litigator for 25 years. I agree that if it was a civil trial, it would be kept out. What I'm shocked by, and I'm new to criminal, what I'm shocked by is that the standard would not be higher in a criminal trial. But what did I say to people? Chief Judge Glanville is doing his best. He is doing his best. And now, again, I don't even know what to say to my client.
You sound like he was about to cry, y'all.
All right. Well, you know.
What do I say?
I don't know. Obviously, I don't know what to say right now either. But I think that, while again, I understand frustration, you know, let's be careful about disparaging a respected judge. I do think that he has, and I haven't looked at every transcript yet because they haven't all been produced yet, but I don't think you're wrong that he has been trying his best and doing his best. And, you know, we all as lawyers know that everybody talks about lawyers trying to herd cats, and that's not inaccurate. This is a big case. There are a lot of good litigators on this case, but with a lot of good litigators probably comes a lot of egos as well. And I think sometimes it is possible to sort of then on backing down and taking a breath and being amenable to hear what the other side is saying. And hell, that's true in our whole society right now. Should have said hell, but y'all, I mean,
You're
all right.
Those were not my words. Those were Chief Judge Glanville's words. If this was a civil trial.
Well, I don't know why it was. I don't know what evidence you were talking about. I'm sure there have been evidentiary rulings that have been frustrating to both sides. I will look at the two transcripts and I will make a ruling. And again, I don't think that the characterizations are exactly accurate, but I'll consider it all in context and I'll make a ruling.
Thank you.
All right. Anybody else, or can we move on to evidence? Mr. Steele.
So there are 16, and good morning again.
Good morning.
Good morning, Madam Court Reporter. Ms. Winfrey, there are 16 hours approximately of the video audio you're talking about.
Okay.
And
There's a part that
yes, we were going through to
I want to go to
dissect
the part.
objections,
Okay,
but
hold on a second.
I, and among others, really
to sort out with regard to other potential co-conspirator statements. Identifying those.
Your Honor, we have a list of potential ones.
Okay.
Sort of a broader universe. And I'd like to narrow them down before.
She don't like using her mic, do she?
Handing them over. Some of them we have reviewed and they have statements about drugs that we may not want to introduce. So there's a large volume of, for instance, calls that have certain commentary in them.
Okay. So you can identify the statements and you're saying that it may be less than the full statement and you can further narrow that, but you at least at this point have the person and their statements.
Yes.
Okay.
Up to a point, yes.
Okay. Up to what? You can go ahead and continue to explain.
So, and that's the way it is with a number of the jail calls and the calls from the wiretaps that we have reviewed so
Okay.
far.
Okay.
We have, there are some that are left unreviewed, but the ones that we reviewed.
Okay. And for the ones that are left unreviewed, can you identify, here's the person and here's their universe of statements? We just can't tell you what portions yet? Do you understand what I'm asking?
I think I do, and I don't think that you can. When you say, if you could just clarify.
Okay, so why don't you do what you can right now, and then I'll ask you the rest of it. So as to what you have prepared, let's go ahead and share that.
So this, in much in the way that Mr. Atkins was a list of.
Right.
54 cards,
Okay.
it's similar. It contains.
You don't have to count the number. You can just go ahead and give them the notice.
Okay.
Is it something that you have like a written list?
So yes, it's
Okay.
it's an internal list of notes.
Okay.
And calls that are identified.
Okay.
So what I can do is provide to them just the calls that are identified.
Okay, so do you want to do that in writing?
Yes.
Okay, so do you want, could you at least in court identify the witnesses?
So. So when you say the witnesses, you mean who we're going to be introducing it through?
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, who is the alleged co-conspirator whose statement you think you're going to use? And if you have the witness you're going to use, I get it in through, that's great too. But we're looking for co-conspirator statements. So we need to know the ID of the co-conspirator.
So mainly the ones from the Garlington wiretap are the ones that are identified in the majority. That's the ones that we have the majority of. The remaining jail calls that we've identified, they are jail calls of Diamante Kendrick, Martinez Arnold, Shannon Jackson, all of whom are
Okay, what
actual
I
defendants.
think that's it that we're looking at. I think that's it, guys. Cause I'm getting kind of sleepy, SR. Did you go to sleep on me?
No, I'm here. It's getting late. I get it.
Yeah.
I like
Huh?
because they
I-
sleep.
Breaking up. I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
I said that's probably why they feel like they hear Uncle because they sleepy too.
You sleepy just like me, y'all. Y'all hearing Uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
But before you go, Miss Sylvia, did you hear when the judge said I don't even know what to say either after Weinstein had left the podium?
What did he say?
Remember, he was like, I don't even know what to say. And the judge said, I don't know what to say either.
Okay, I gotta do that again. Hold on. I gotta play that part. Hold on. See, she trying to keep me up here, y'all. You see that?
Look, just look at that. She didn't know what to say.
Hold on.
That if it was a civil trial, it would be kept out. What I'm shocked by, and I'm new to criminal, what I'm shocked by is that the standard would not be higher in a criminal trial. But what did I say to people? Chief Judge Glanville is doing his best. He is doing his best. And now, again, I don't even know what to say to my client, Your Honor.
All right, well,
What do I say?
I don't know. Obviously, I don't know what to say right now either. But I think that
She said, I don't know. I don't know what to say either.
Yeah.
Well, y'all. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All right, y'all. Y'all not gonna get me to stay on here longer than what I have to. I'm about to go to bed. What other tea do you have for us? As far as y'all wanted me to tell y'all the details of what happened in the courtroom, right? Yeah, you did ask for that. You did ask for that. Yeah, I did, Patty. Patty, I did. I did say. Yeah, I surely did, Patty. I did say wait. Well, let me as far as the people that was coming in, you talking about those folks that was coming in? They was coming in and checking them out. That's what you're talking about, those people? All this tea, y'all gonna be pissy tonight. Oh my gosh, she said. Yeah. Sylvia, does it have these hard to do for you? What does these hard have does for me? It helps me to get into the algorithm. It helps me get into the algorithm. Definitely helped me. There is I was saying she lied to me about, remember she had told me that they were going to be finished in August, but according to everything that's happening now, it doesn't look, I mean, even with the extension of us being gone for so long, it would have still gone way beyond the August that she claimed that was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be past that time frame that did. So she basically did not tell me the truth about that. Okay. Oh Jesus, I wish I could say something. Oh Jesus. There's going to be more explosive stuff happening as far as this case. This case is not going to be one of those things that it's going to still be some crazy stuff that we did not foresee. There's still some things some exposure that's going to be happening as far as the case itself. It's a lot of oh Jesus, I wish I can tell you. Okay. There's more to this ex parte thing. Okay. There's more to this ex parte thing. Okay. If the testimony continues, there's going to be some explosive. If the testimony continues, there's going to be some explosive stuff. There's going to be some more stuff revealed. Okay? That's all I'm going to say right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be some explosive stuff, and it's going to be stuff. It's going to be a mess, a hot mess. A hot mess. What was going on in the hallway? Shell, who you been talking to? Shell, who the heck you been talking to? Shell is trying to get me in trouble up in here. Shell is trying to get me. You know what? It's late over here. It's late. It is very late over here, and I am. Look at this. Look at this person. Look at this person. Look at this person, y'all. Look at this person. Look at this person. Where's the young lady that popped in here before and started telling y'all stuff? She need to come back in here and pop and say some stuff, because that's who needs to come back in here. There's no court tomorrow, but I do have to go to bed. But just know there is going to be some, if this testimony continues. But I just got hit. Julio, come on now. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. But it is going to be, if they allow the testimony to continue, there is going to be some hot mess. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just know for a fact, this case is basically done.
Yep.
She didn't throw me under the bus. Oh my God. Y'all want to, okay, we could talk about this whole thing. The whole thing about, we'll talk about it tomorrow. I promise. We're not going to talk about the explosive stuff. We're going to talk about what y'all talking about with this, the Rule 22. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. Okay. And I'll tell you everything on that, but I got to go to bed.
Okay, Miss Sylvia.
Thank you, SR. Appreciate you. Thank you. Hold on, let me get them off the screen. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you so much, so much. I'm so glad you came up here.
Yeah, you know.
And you are beautiful. I just want to tell
you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Got nice straight.
Too. Good night.
Good night, honey.
Night.
All right, guys. Good night, guys. Tomorrow we can talk about the whole Rule 22 thing, we could talk about that. That could be our conversation. Because I know everybody want to know about that. So no court tomorrow because they have homework to do. They have to get their ducks in a row because there's some things that they need by Friday because judge put the Woody stuff. They're gonna have to have that done by Friday. So tomorrow we will talk about the Rule 22 stuff. I can get up in the early morning and start talking about it. We can do a morning recap, and I'll give you guys some detailed stuff. Yeah, if y'all ask me some stuff about like the courtroom, what happened inside the courtroom, who was in there, I can tell you. I don't know the name of the person that there's been a lot of people coming in and out the last couple of days. A lot of people have been coming in and out of the courtroom. A lot of people I've never seen before. Folks I don't know nothing about. Luther Vandross is deceased. If you give me tickets to Luther Vandross, that means I'm gonna be dead because he's gone. Somebody gonna give me Luther Vandross tickets. Luther Vandross is dead. KJ said, I know it's Woody. I know what it is. LOL. Y'all, yeah. Somebody said, BG, nah, I'm out. What you was a great love. You was great love. But trust me, y'all, if this case, this whole thing, we started out with this case being supposedly concrete for the state. That was going to be a given. I heard so many people talking about, oh, wait till the evidence come. Wait till the evidence come. Wait till you see what they got, what the state got. They got so much stuff on them. And this was coming from news reporters that I knew, right? And because they got a whiff of everything. And this is what the strangest thing, I'm going to talk to you about it. But the strangest thing is, the news reporter that's been there, that they're so used to, knew all the stuff that was about to happen. They had all evidence. Everything was like how things was being slipped out onto the YouTube, the social media, and all that. All the stuff was just being sneaked out. So the individuals would be tainted. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, Miss Sylvia, be pump faking on the T. Huh? Be pumping faking on the T. What does that mean? I don't get what you're saying. I don't speak language like that. Like that Tuesday lunch, LOL. You said like no, but I'm saying they were I'm gonna explain. And I don't have fact. Let me just tell you what I'm saying right now. I'm speculating, okay? I'm speculating is based on what I have experienced, how I felt of certain things. And I think once I got there, because it was very, very hard for me to they kind of kept it tight for me not to be able to be in there. I had to fight to get in, right? Ritcott, let me tell you something. There's a reason why, because I'm not really sure, because of who I am, because I'm saying me being by myself. I don't have a big company backing me. I don't have the big national news covering me. I'm exposed by myself, meaning that some things they can do, I can't. Certain things that I know, I cannot just spill it out because they'll come come after me. When I say come after me, they'll put some barriers like they used to on me. And that's one of the reasons I'm very careful and choosing my words correctly and choosing what I release out. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I am so like sheltered. You get what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I mean, and I know God got me. I know God got me. God got me. And that's why I'm here. And that's why things are being exposed the way it is, right? And I know that. But I just definitely have to be careful of what I release. What I release. Because and I have to be smart, y'all. I have to be smart. I have to be very, very smart, because if I release certain things, they'll know where it came from because I'm the one in there. You get what I'm saying? They'll know exactly. Just like when I told you she was crying. Do you know how much backlash I got out of that? That was something really simple, and they would have never known it if I didn't say anything about it. People kept saying, oh, I was lying. Now you see Transcript that kind of verifies some of the stuff that I was saying. Do you get what I'm saying? And nobody, so certain things that I say, is it a secret? Some things, just like, remember when I told you I knew about the that meeting when it was going to be, I knew it a few days before the meeting for the judge, and I shared it with my close people, but I didn't share it with everybody because it was not given out to the public. You know what I'm saying? It was not given out to the public. And if I reveal it, they would have known exactly where it came from. It would have came from me, because I told you I walk around in the court and I talk to people and I share something. And if they say this is not to the public, I don't say anything. That's why sometimes I just hate sometimes that I can't be as blunt. And then somebody goes and get it and they be like, oh, and they put it out. And I'm like, dang, I could have put it out. But because I was told not to, it's not to the public, I just take it for my information. I don't know. It's hard, y'all. It's hard. I just want to be honest with y'all. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. If I was big and I had a whole bunch of people with me, and I would share more. Exactly. Just like Miss W 1985 said. You see? You see how she said that? And I knew, and I told y'all, I knew some stuff then, but she's protected. She could say that kind of stuff. I couldn't, because the same person she exposed, the same one could stop me from coming inside the courtroom. You get what I'm saying? Do y'all get what I'm saying by that? And this person has some stripes. Not a regular person. He got some stripes. He has some authority in the courtroom, especially in that courtroom. He has authority, and he can stop somebody from coming in because the judge gives them the okay. This person can't come in here no more. Even with the Rule 22, they'll find a way to keep you out unless you get a lawyer. And I don't have that kind of money to get a lawyer to say, hey, come in to fight for me. Where Kayla may have lawyers to come in and fight for her because she has that connection. I don't have it right now. So that's why half of the time I want to tell you guys certain things, but because I'm in this big platform and I know people watch, I can't say everything that I want to say. So I feel sometimes I'm censored. But if I have a backing, then I can say, okay, here's what's going on. Do you understand what I'm saying by that, right? He did say that. He did say he got me. And let me tell you, they always thank me and say, Miss Sylvia, thank you for putting the news out. Thank you, because we know. See, that's why, y'all, I go and get the documents. If I have the documents out there and I can show you, boom, this is it, boom, 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 boom. Because you can't You can't lie in a document. It's there. But I did share with you, if the testimony continue, guys, just be aware there is going to be some hot mess. Just remember that. Remember I told you. There's going to be some hot mess if this testimony continue. And out of my heart of heart, I believe this trial is not going to go all the way to the end. You said, since your name was mentioned today, will you be getting emails? Emails for what? What will I be getting emails for? Yeah, the immunity is supposed to come out. Yes, that, and we'll be able to see that one too, because the judge is going to release that. Paula, yeah, I can tell you yes. I can tell you yes, Paula. Yeah, she is doing okay. I haven't seen her, Maya. I have not seen her the past couple of days. She said she's coming back next week. They'll be back next week because his kids are starting school. They're starting school tomorrow, and then another set of children is going to start on Friday. But she's doing well. I'll tell her you say that you ask about her. I will definitely tell her. Am I covering Boosie's tomorrow? Tomorrow is the Boosie's. I thought his was on the 5th. It's tomorrow? If it's tomorrow, Dom should be over there. Dom, I don't think it's tomorrow. Hold on a second. Let me see Boosie's. I don't see anything for tomorrow. Hold on. No, I could have. Y'all making me go inside of Paces. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm trying to go to bed. Boosie's a thing for. Y'all got me going inside of Paces. Lord have mercy. You guys are too much. I'm trying to get the new case number. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get the case number up. Hold on. You guys, man, y'all just be asking for so much. My Lord, my Lord. Okay, you're right. He has to be there on this second. The second. That's not tomorrow. It's not tomorrow. It's on the second. Look, you see there? Hold on a second, y'all. See? Hold on. I gotta share it with you guys. Hold on a second. Here it is right here. This is from the PACES report. You see? Right here. It's on the 2nd of August, not tomorrow. The 2nd of August at 10:30. Right here. Friday, 10:30, courtroom 15A. Okay? You guys got it? This is Boosie's. Yeah, I had given it okay, but I'm gonna go to bed because I've been up since 5 o'clock, guys. So give me some grace and some mercy. All right. So Dom already said it already, right? Oh, it says I knew Sylvia was serious about her journalism when I saw her in Chicago for R. Kelly's trial. Ain't too many people bringing stories like that independently. Thank you. And I've been on every single, and I'm supposed to be going to Tiffany Haddish's DUI trial. So we'll see if I go there. Something. AJ said he's gonna be my manager. I'm about to blow up even more. Okay. All right, AJ. Thank you so much. He volunteered to be my manager. All right. Good night, everybody. Yes, thank you for you guys' support. I am gonna go to bed. You know, I love what I do. I love talking to you guys. I love sharing my information with you guys. But you know, when it's time for me to go to bed, at nighttime I'm no good. Morning, I'm a morning person. I can be with the best of them. But you know, at night, you see how I'm dragging, and I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, y'all. Love you guys. Okay, let's say our prayer. Father, thank you, Lord, for allowing us to have a wonderful, beautiful day, Lord. I ask you to protect my brothers and sisters as they get ready for bed. Some are getting ready for work, Lord. I ask you to touch them, keep them, cover them, protect them in the name of Jesus, Father. Watch them. Bless their family. Bless their finances. Bless their home. Place a hedge of protection all around them. Please do not let any danger, harm come to them right now in the name of Jesus, Lord. I thank you right now. Thank you for your goodness. I thank you for your mercy. I thank you for loving us so much that you allowed your son to die for us, Father. Father, I thank you. I ask you, Lord, to give them sweet rest, peaceful rest, that they will be able to get up in the morning and start their day of new fresh, Father. Anyone that's suffering with any kind of pain, Father, I pray that you remove every single pain that they're experiencing away from them. Lord, thank you for loving them, for keeping them, for blessing them, Father God. And Father, I pray for those who are dealing with some sort of sickness. I pray for healing. Anyone that's having financial difficulty, Father, I pray that you will provide them more resources that they cannot even handle. Lord, I thank you and honor you. I worship you for everything that you do and everything that you are to me. It is in the mighty name of Christ that I pray. Everybody that agrees with me, you guys have a great, 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 great night. Okay, God bless you. I love you. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Have a good night. Bye. Oh, we haven't heard our church song in a while. Here it is. Good night.